Rows and rows of verdant vineyards cover the hillsides of this California valley. But this isn't the world-famous northern region of Napa or Sonoma. This is the Temecula Valley, just 130 kilometers southeast of Los Angeles. The region has been producing wine for 50 years, but up until a few years ago, there were just a handful of established wineries. Temecula, however, is now going through a renaissance. Not only are existing wineries expanding, but new developments are in the works. This recent boom is being fueled by more available financing, much of it coming from China. There's a reason why Chinese investors are pouring their money into Temecula. It's the EB-5 visa. Now, that's a program that gives U.S. citizenship to foreigners who are willing to invest at least $500,000. So, wineries and new developments are actively seeking Chinese money, and they're doing quite well. Danny Martin has been involved in the Temecula wine industry for decades. He says Chinese interest is a game changer.
You know, being a winery appraiser, I have clients that we're working with right now, and that's how I know how many wineries are coming into the market, and I'd say half of those are Chinese.
Okay, so this is Europa Village.
This is Europa Village. This is the vision of Europa. Again,
John Goldsmith is general manager of Europa Village, one of the winery projects that's being heavily funded by Chinese investors. 80% of the money needed for the $110 million luxury wine resort is Chinese money. Half of those investors are EB-5 visa applicants. 28-year-old Eden Liu is a potential investor who traveled from China to see the project for herself.
This is a very popular space. We have lots of people that come and take wedding photos and engagement photos here.
The trend in China now is that the younger generation is enjoying more good wine, and they really want a much higher standard of living. And when it comes to investing in America, the Los Angeles area is a top pick.
But long before any mainland Chinese investors discovered the Temecula Valley, real estate investors Patricia and Matthew Lin, siblings from Taiwan, took a risk and bought the oldest winery in the valley, Callaway Winery, in 2005. With all these investors and potential investors wanting to come in, what would you tell them? What kind of advice would you give them?
Don't expect to make a lot of money.
But for the Lin family, it's not only the love of wine that keeps them going, but also their belief in the region's potential, with the help of more Chinese interests.
We're going to grow. It's just a matter of time, and hopefully with this Chinese investors' money, just help us to get there earlier.
That hope deserves a very big toast. Mei Li, CGTN, Temecula Valley, California.